So what are you going to do now that you sat down?
Okay, now I can take my gloves off. My hands are clean because I had the gloves on, but now they're going to get messed up with ink because I have to hand wipe for the next part. So I'm using a stiff motion, kind of like this, to get a film of ink initially traveling across the plate. You don't want to go like this because you wipe it out of the line. So I'm trying to remove the thick ink, kind of sticky, but the plate is warm so it's not as sticky as if it were cold. I'm trying to get this film of ink kind of uniformly traveling over the plate. Then I'm going to go in with my fingers and use a kind of a brisk motion with them too to work on certain areas. But I don't want to over wipe it, but I don't want to have areas that didn't get wiped properly. So it's kind of like a little balance in between. And this is an older plate, so it's going to take me longer to print this plate than if it were newer in the edition. I can get equal results, but I have to baby it.
Let me see that. Turn the plate so I can see it. Get a good view of it.
I'm going to be using a little bit of whiting part of the time. This is like a talc kind of stuff. I don't use much.
Show me your finger with that on it.
I've taken the excess whiting off. I have a little bit of whiting on my finger.
Okay.
And I'm going to touch it on the water because I want to brighten the water. I'm going to come up this tree trunk. I want to brighten this tree trunk. I want to take a little more off the water.
So you're actually painting.
Yeah, I'm working with a film of ink that's traveling across the plate.
Mm-hmm.
When a plate is newer, I don't do this or do very little of it. But I'm working on removing the ink from some areas, and will probably have to add it back to some others. The hills back here are still a little bit dark, so I'm gonna take a little more off of them, but not too much. So it's almost like I'm doing a little painting in an ink film each time I print this. It's not a Xerox machine, and it's not.
I can see it's not a Xerox machine. It's not a printing press either, where you put a plate
some
down.
printmakers don't do this. They just do it with tarlatan the whole way. But I had the best teachers a long time ago, and Cathan Brown, who started Crown Point Press, taught me how to hand wipe a plate. My etching teacher, Gordon Cook, said, even though I wasn't her student, said, go to Cathan and get her to show you how to hand wipe a plate. And she was nice enough to do that, and I've been doing it ever since.